Has Iran just declared war on the United States and Israel? In a shocking new statement, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian has announced that his country is now in a full-scale war with America, Israel, and Europe. He warns that this conflict is even more dangerous and far more complex than the deadly Iran-Iraq war of the 1980s. So the question tonight is simple and deeply alarming. Is the Middle East on the brink of total collapse? Welcome back to the channel, because right now the geopolitical temperature has reached a boiling point. In an interview published on the official website of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei, President Pezeshkian has made his position unmistakably clear. He said, "We are in a full-scale war with the US, Israel, and Europe." According to him, this is no longer just a conflict of missiles and military strikes. This is a comprehensive war, a war being fought through economic sanctions, political pressure, and cultural isolation. Pezeshkian claims Western powers have surrounded Iran on all fronts to ensure the country can never stand on its feet. He compared today's situation to the brutal Iran-Iraq war of the 1980s. Back then, the enemy was visible. Missiles filled the skies. The battlefield was clear. Today, he says, the pressure is invisible, but far more deadly. So why issue this warning now? To understand the intensity behind these words, we need to look back just 6 months to June 2025. That's when Israel and Iran fought a devastating 12-day war that pushed the entire region to the edge. It began with Israeli strikes targeting Iranian military commanders and nuclear scientists. Soon after, the conflict escalated dramatically when the United States entered the war. Together, U.S. and Israeli forces struck Iran's most sensitive nuclear facilities, Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan, using powerful bunker-buster bombs designed to penetrate deep underground. The human cost was staggering. More than 1,100 Iranians were killed in those strikes. Iran responded with massive missile barrages, killing between 28 and 33 people in Israel. Now, President Pezeshkian is issuing a new warning. He says Iran's military is stronger than it was in June, and if the U.S. or Israel attacks again, they will face what he calls a decisive response. And this declaration comes at an extremely sensitive moment. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is currently meeting with U.S. President Donald Trump at Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort. According to sources, Netanyahu is pushing for additional military strikes, this time aimed directly at Iran's missile programs. This is happening as President Trump has already revived his maximum pressure policy, tightening sanctions and intensifying economic warfare against Iran. Many fear this meeting could trigger the next and even more dangerous phase of the conflict. The world is now watching closely. Russia has openly stepped in to support Tehran. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov says Iran has shown maximum restraint despite what he describes as repeated Western provocations. Meanwhile, Iraq is caught in the middle. Baghdad is attempting to organize peace talks between Washington and Tehran, but officials admit trust between the two sides is at an all-time low. So, here's where we stand tonight. A sitting president openly declaring full-scale war, a superpower discussing new military strikes, major global powers choosing sides, and a Middle East already scarred by bloodshed. Are we witnessing the early stages of World War III, or is this political posturing meant to deter the next attack? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on this rapidly developing story, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.